Hello there. This is Cookies. I've got turn 20 of EA Machaka. And we see Niflheim taking the first of their allotted provinces in range of light, using 10 sacreds and 47 giants in total. And then we've got a little bit of skirmishing back and forth, I think, in Vangar and Bergamum. So this Fomorian party continuing to raid, killing PD. Don't think we need to watch that. And in Bergamum, Berytos moves to lift the siege. There's just a few slingers here. They have no leadership, so they just run. And then we go ahead and we move into Dendra. And the Hinnom army does move back up and catches us. So you can see they've spread the whole field with Roughite warriors. And they are backed up with a large number of Avite swordsmen and some PD. Now, notably, these Roughites are very gluttonous. They eat all the supplies. So all of his Avites, many of his Avites, are starving, which gives them a big morale debuff. So that might be able to help us. I've rearranged my formations. I've got a front line of lion warriors, and we've got the archers behind them. And then on the flanks, we have some long dead, some war lions, and spider riders. And back here, no, not that guy, this guy. We've got our little army thug. We'll try to follow him. Now, this is going to be replay bugged, obviously. So he might do differently than what he did in the actual fight. I believe in the actual fight, he does end up killing one Roughite and then wounding another, which isn't the worst for a Spider Clan Witch Doctor. I think they're comparable in cost to these guys. So I was alright with that. And let's go ahead and kick this off. So the archers are trying to work through some of the PD. We're trying to get our blessings down. Now, Hinnom does not have a lot of priests. He does have a couple. There's two here. He's also got an Akka. And here we see at least one mistake from Hinnom. Now, this was a hold and attack. But instead of hold and attack rear, this is hold and attack closest. And when you do hold and attack closest, as the line charges across the battlefield, it's going to scrunch up. So you're gonna start seeing a zone on the flanks where maybe we can potentially get somewhere. And then I believe he gets one more priest from the PD who's also trying to help bless things. Our lion warriors are fighting the heavy infantry. It looks like this line has been rediverted. It's found these lion warriors and these war lions. The spider riders are trying to sneak by. And you can see this squad down here got absolutely obliterated. The long dead aren't going to do much better. We are doing our best to cause some attrition in here. Here's our army thug with the fire shield. We did kill a priest up here just now. I'll come back to the army thug. See how we're doing with the leadership. So we have a few Avite commanders over here. I think they're the ones with the red caps. Yep. So, Avite commanders and priests fighting these spider riders. Now, we will do pretty well against the Avites. They'll do chip damage to lion warriors. But lion warriors should hit them really hard. Probably for more than 10 damage a hit. Sorry about that. And now the archers are coming in to fight. Also, the Avites have lowered morale. So while the Rephites are winning this, you can see the commanders back here. We are doing a number on their Avites. Trying to kill this Rephite. Got him. Here we go. Oh. We get this guy. Alright. There's one Ketasim left. And a couple of Avite commanders here. Now, in terms of the actual battle, my attack rear troops do a much better job getting to the rear. And so what they end up doing is they end up killing the entire leadership corps. I think this guy routes off the battlefield, and I'm not sure if he dies or not, but there's 0 leadership left in the province. And what that means is these troops are unscripted and unable to move. Now, we lose our army in the process. We do lose our army thug. We lose 2 voices of the lion. Our sacreds get absolutely mauled, but they do score 36 kills, but not on Rephites. We do get 13 Rephites killed, so we do reasonably well there. We also clear out most of the Dawn Guard. We do virtually nothing to the Avites, so you can see the Avites didn't play a huge part in this. And our Spider Riders did manage to get to the rear, get a few commander kills, and maybe the Longbowmen did a few snipes. But let's go ahead and watch this one again, just see what this little army thug was doing, follow his life. So we have Personal Luck, Personal Bark Skin, Blurred Body, Shroud of Splendor, and Fire Shield. So this is what that guy looks like all buffed up. Pretty mediocre stats, but he does end up, he has certain paths. So he does end up with Awe and 7 protection, and he's lucky. He's got Blur to help out his defense, so the defense is effectively a little bit better. He's got Fire Shield. But primarily, he's got his little Stinger. So let's follow him through. See how he does. I've seen several different iterations of this battle, so in the other 2, including one that was a replay bug and the original, he ended up fighting Rephites. In this one, he's fighting the Avites. See how he's doing. So he gave somebody a permanent limp. Ooh, nice web. And then I think he got killed by an archer. Nope, killed by an Avite. Okay, so it didn't do much there. Alright. But yeah, pretty devastating loss, but with an interesting implication. And then we'll check out Green Marshes. Should just be killing some PD. Lots of stuff, a little bit of PD. Yep. Lose some Dominion, gain some defense in our capital, which is Prescient. Alright. So in terms of what we're doing here, my prediction is this Hinnom stack should go on the fort. Because that's what I would do. Want a big battle, go on the fort. So we're gonna, although it has no leadership, so actually it can't do anything because there's no one here to command it. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Ironwood Forest, trying to stay active. We're getting what few warriors and lions we can scrape up, throwing together a script, and we're gonna go try to kill some PD down here, get this back. Additionally, let's see, Berytos has his army here. And so I convince him that I'm going to die unless he helps me because I've got these 2 stacks on me. And this has no leadership. So the plan we end up coming up with is Berytos is going to retake Fogic. And then he's going to move into Dendra. And if this is successful, I'll try and cut the retreat route. Now, they will have leadership in the province from the PD commander, but they're going to be unscripted, so they're going to be in a box, and they're probably not going to get a lot of them blessed. So this is an ideal scenario to cause a lot of attrition to Hinnom. So we're going to go ahead and try to take that. And then I've got 40 PD now in my cap, and I'm going to go ahead and patrol with this. So I have some Sacreds, I have some Scorpion Beasts, and some War Lions that I can try to do stuff with. And Femoria can either... Now, they're not able... I don't think they're able to trace income via sailing. They might be able to. But it's worth checking. Is this considered deep raiding now? I don't think so. I think that's something Vanheim can do. Trace income across oceans. Yeah, so that's a Vanheim thing. Alright. So they could get into my backlines and continue raiding. We'll see what they end up doing. And then otherwise, I need to try and get some stuff in here. So I guess I'm trying to pick up a little bit more stuff, do a little bit more recruitment. We'll see how that goes. Trying to get in my 2-turn mage production because these guys can't move again. And I think other than that, I'll go ahead and see you in turn 21. But yeah, really interesting battle. Got extremely lucky killing all those commanders. And because of that, we have a very interesting opportunity to try and deal a big blow to Hinnom. So I'll go ahead and see you in the next one in turn 21. Have a good one.